Is there any other direct replacement tips or tricks that we could pass on to our dealers?
Yeah, so there's actually a few things that I've ran into. There was this thing that I won't get into the weeds about that happened on early launch of the unit that affected just one area. But I would say one of the things that, when you're installing these things, absolutely make sure that you're updated. As I said, there are flagships, so they get a really good amount of attention. So if there's anything wrong with them, 9 times out of 10, there's going to be an update for them, and it'll take care of pretty much everything that you need. The other thing that I have personally encountered that I get a lot of calls about. At the end of the day, direct replacement as a chassis is, it's a silver box with a black faceplate. So it's very easy to install this upside down.
Oh, okay.
And one of the really cool features about this radio is that it does feature an internal gyroscope system to it for one of the sub-menu features that it includes. And because of this, if you install it upside down, you will get a hard error saying, hey,
your car's upside down.
Orientation error, pull over. But realistically, what you got to think, or what you got to keep in mind, is if it's a traditional radio install, where we call horizontal. So like, let's say, for example, like a Ford F-150, where it just goes back to where the tuner is and it sits like a regular radio install would. That is horizontal, and you would need to face that sticker side up with the black faceplate coming out to you. So that's the correct way to mount that.
Okay.
The other one is vertical, and then you're going to want the harness on the very top. So the power harness is going to go on the very top if it's a vertical style orientation. Now there are exceptions to this with for example, the Jeep JL installation. Those are going to have the harness going down, but it's always going to be closest to the driver steering wheel.